Welcome, disc golfers. You are watching the 2021 Dynamic Discs Open Round 3. This is a national tour event. Luke, how are we doing, man?
Awesome as always, Kev. Great to be with you in this GK booth. We got Drew Gibson, AB, Noah Meintsma, and Adam Hammies on the card today. It's like a rerun of our skins match from Northwoods. Add Noah Meintsma, take out Andrew Presnell, but looking forward to seeing how these guys do. There's going to be bombs thrown. I know that Drew Gibson, Anthony Barela both smash.
Yeah, they can throw it so far. Hole 1, a perfect hole to air it out on. It's a par 5. Most players are going to attack it with 3 shots, 2 hyzers in a row, and then possibly a 3rd hyzer in a row attacking this green. There is OB right in front of the green, as well as a lot of OB on that 3rd shot.
Gibson.
That 3rd shot's where most of the trouble is going to be had.
Yeah, you can see by these flags, it's a downwind right to left. Pretty good wind for possibly going for it. I know that Anthony Barela has eagled this hole a handful of times before, so it's got to be in his mind. Drew's getting some turn out of it too, so this isn't a pure hyzer. Looks like it's coming back great too.
That is really far. That's got to be around 600 feet.
That is his SDS Alabama destroyer that he throws so well. He'll be throwing it a bunch this round. See what AB does. He could get aggressive. His power's totally going to be something that we're going to watch during this round, both forehand and backhand. And that disc just took a ride. Okay, that's to the top of the hill. That's 50 past the top of the hill. 667. Wow, thank you, Bushnell. That is a bomb.
Yeah,
Noah
man. It was
Meintsma.
cool. I heard over the intercom or over the speaker that he had that 667-foot drive.
Good grief. Yeah, that was pretty cool. They were announcing after the group teed off who threw it the longest and what their drive was. So we see Noah Meintsma playing for DGA now. He was Innova last year. Fantastic player from the Minneapolis area. Good guy. Fun guy to be around. He's just good energy. Rounding out our card, Adam Hammies. One of the best putters in the game, but he's got really good forehand and then this backhand.
Very useful backhand as well.
Plenty.
Got to get over that tree. Looks to be doing that. That's a great drive. So Adam and Noah pretty much show you what most of the field does on this hole. They just throw a basic hyzer, make sure that you're in bounds, and now it's time to throw another pretty similar shot. Noah looks to be setting himself up for a straight approach to the green, but you can hyzer it out more left and have high routes into the green.
Yep. We got Adam going with the forehand. It's a pretty easy layup here. Noah Meintsma told me, it's funny, last year, this is how you warm up for the DD Open. You throw a hyzer off the tee on 1, then you throw your straight fairway driver. Oh, no. Come back.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. That was a lot of ground play. It got pretty far. He said, and then you throw your putter approach, and then you're warm and you can play. You warm up as the first hole goes on, as we see Drew Gibson, pure hyzer. Wow.
Is he going to roll all the way into the other OB? No, a lot of action there on the ground, though. So he's using that side slope to kind of land into. Doesn't look like he'll be running that for eagle, but that's a very easy birdie. Easier than most. AB, what a crazy angle he's got into the green here. Looking good.
Does. Carrying a lot of speed, though. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. See
Out driving the basket on hole 1 long. He can't believe it. He can't believe it.
It landed 3 feet away from the basket.
Seriously.
He threw 2 shots, 1,175 feet exactly. And unfortunately, he's going to be out of bounds.
This is looking high and left, but it's safe. That OB, is that a tee box area, Luke?
Yeah. Yeah, this ball golf course is still in use. Emporia Country Club. And we do play off of some of their tee boxes and then have others that are out of bounds. As we see Noah Meintsma carry the hill a little bit far. He'll be 40-45 for his birdie. Drew, this is pretty primo for your approach shot on 1. Gotta say, must be nice.
Yeah, it's all in the second shot for him on this hole. He really gets aggressive on that second shot. I mean, the first shot as well.
This would be for a birdie right here. Still an opportunity. Oh my gosh, gets it basket high. Crazy. That would have been crazy. 1,175 takes the OB stroke and drains the birdie.
Almost.
Wow. Noah going to a spin putt there. He's traditionally kind of a lob putt guy, but he does have a good spin putt that he can switch to. Adam obstructed look.
And that was his birdie putt, so he'll be dropping in a par. This is Anthony's par putt.
Trying to think of what I would call Anthony's look. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I like it. The circle glasses and the dad hat.
Yeah.
Plays.
He's got good style, that's for sure. And I don't think anybody really scores on that hole quite as Anthony did.
No.
Nobody's going to do it exactly how he did.
No.
I'll tell you that. That was wild. Hole 2, par 4, 731 feet. We got to throw around this tree on the first shot, as well as worry about OB on the left side. You really need to cover around 400 to 450 feet to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Drew's going to be looking to cover much more than that, but he's getting aggressive with backhand Anheuser flex. Needs to get around that tree, and that is the tree to beat. Most discs that come near that tree get sucked in.
Yeah. That's a Terry Miller tree for sure. This would be a little more safe route. But with AB's power, it's the same landing zone that he's playing to, essentially. This guy's got a cannon on his forehand. This looks a little sawed off.
It is. He was messing with that tree as well, and he'll pay the consequences of having a much longer approach shot into the screen. The OB maintains consistent on the left side, and the right side just has a bunch of trees and rough.
Noah ripping on a hurricane. This looks nice. It's flexing out. Started it wide enough to miss that middle tree.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. He'll be able to see the basket most likely from there. The other two players will be obstructed with that hill.
Today, the wind is ripping. It's probably about 15 miles per hour consistently. Right here, it's behind us.
No.
And that is definitely going to keep Adam's disc, I would assume, from coming back in.
Skip. Get a huge one.
Too much of a tailwind there for that.
He'll be out of bounds well back.
And that's just, it's almost a 5 for sure.
5 at best from here, huh?
Yeah, he's going to go forehand here.
No, I guess you're right. 5.
Getting
with his
really
forehand,
aggressive.
Yeah, he could get up there for a putt.
No, he wouldn't get up there that far with a forehand. He's pretty much just sacrificing a 100-footer here, trying to get an easy 5. That's
the only mistake you can't make on this hole. Going OB early on that side. There is no out of bounds on the right like it has been in years before.
And this is a great way to attack the green if you have it. Amazing.
Yeah, fantastic shot from Drew. Out of position, plays the hyzer route.
He was probably 450 feet from the basket.
Uphill.
Uphill.
Good grief. This is a smash forehand, too, here. Probably not that much closer.
No, like 420 feet to the pin. Maybe further, maybe 440. He got it all the way up there to circle's edge.
Yep, well
Smash.
over 400.
He has one of the farthest flicks out there. Noah has a very useful flick.
Yeah, it looks like a breaker from him.
Good ground play there.
Just a little zone chip from Adam. You've got to have that little zone chip, whatever it is, A3, Avier X3. You got to have it dialed here at the country club. You're going to have a lot of up shots that are going to have windy putts. And the closer you're putting it to the basket, the easier those putts get immediately. So keeping those up shots dialed, something these guys practiced all week long.
Yes. Nice, and that is a huge key to success out here, Luke.
What a birdie from Drew.
It really is, from way out of position.
Yeah, hits the main tree, drops down basically under it, and gets the hyzer all the way up there. It's not something you see many players capable of doing.
Yeah, I was going to say people like Drew play the game differently, but there's not very many people like Drew.
No.
There's a few, but they just play it differently. Like these other guys were opting for chip up sidearms, while Drew has so much control with his backhand and his angles to just hit a backhand there confidently.
Yeah, it's truly unbelievable. His backhand is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, he's got it dialed in every way. Hole 3, first par 3 of the round at 489 feet. We're talking real business here. There are 2 lines. There are 3 lines on this hole, actually. A down the middle line. Drew's going to show us the hyzer line, I think. No, he's not. This is the down the middle line. Playing really friendly because of the wind that we have, which is a tailwind. Kind of holding our disc straight, pushing it down, kind of. I don't think going down the middle is what you're going to see every time, though.
No, it's. I think you're getting a pretty good array of shots from these guys. Just a little turn from Noah. He got this all 3 rounds at the DD Open last year. Did we have 4?
There were.
He got it almost every round, if not every round. So he feels confident on that straight tunnel shot. Just maybe didn't get the wind read he was looking for. This is the route you see a lot of players go. The 489 is less as you're playing downhill, especially with a beneficial wind. That's pin high.
Monster flick from AB there. And I will mention that there is a substantial amount of left to right wind as well, so really needing to swing the flick way out to the left here. It's a big smash from Adam.
Headed to a really sticky grass area.
This shot is exactly on Adam's, I would say, distance max for flick. I think he can get it, but it takes a really, really dialed shot from him.
Beautiful shot from Noah.
Great up shot. Just as you were talking, extremely important to get up and down from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his putter throwing game is really good. Top notch. Drew just laying up. Happy to take the 3 on this one.
Adam with the wind coming over his left shoulder. Needs to drop. Very easily could have dropped, but it just went just over there. He'll have at least a 20-footer for his par. Here's AB from his drive all the way down to basket high, is showing really big power.
Get it. Great birdie from him. 17 players able to grab that. That's 12% of the field, and it did play at just a bit over par, so there's not a ton of stuff players can get themselves into trouble with on this hole. The OB is not super close to the basket, and it just being a long hole kind of plays right about par.
Does it really? I feel like this is one of the more difficult holes out there as Adam knocks down.
Maybe it was the
really
wind
good
then.
putt.
I mean, we've seen it play really hard in a headwind, but having that little bit of down left to right maybe made the difference today.
I think that's probably true. That could help
yeah.
scores a bunch. But there's that OB. I mean, the OB's only 25 feet to the right here, and there's OB down the left as well if you turn something over.
Yeah, the OB is present. You got to get 480 feet to get to the OB straight, though.
That's true.
But
It's an easy chip.
yeah,
If you wanted to play it for 3.
I guess that's what I was saying. Thank you. Help me work it out there.
I got you.
Hole 4, Kev.
Hole 4, par 3, 423 feet. This is a basic hyzer for your top level disc golfer. Today we've got a left to right wind. The out of bounds is very close on the left, so a lot of players kind of leaning towards the right side of the screen. But with today's wind, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody hangs it out a little too far. This is coming in fast.
Gotta chill.
And it does.
Just in time. Right outside the circle for AB. It's kind of hard to see what goes on over there on the left side by the sidewalk. Just waiting for the green flag.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty quick over there.
Yeah, it definitely is. But like you said, players throwing a hyzer gonna have that left to right wind just smash down like this right here.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Maybe has the distance. Go. That's gonna be 1 foot out of bounds.
And that was just a slight misfire, late release from Drew. I think it was just wider than he wanted to initially.
This looks good. Just a little bit low, really. Fine.
Looking at a putt for birdie, can't complain there.
No one's done it exactly right yet. See if Adam can do it. Going with a force. He's got to chill.
It does. There it is. Very helpful tree right there, knocking him down to a putt for birdie.
For sure a 1-stroke tree. Possibly a 2-stroke tree. Gotta love him.
So that's where Drew last crossed inbounds. And he'll be approaching for his bogey there. Noah for birdie. Not getting it high enough, probably. He's got that wind coming over on the left side of him, coming from the left, so it's going to knock the disc down further than normal.
Yes.
Wow.
Looked like it was never high enough and then stayed. This is the same height as the rim the entire flight.
Cutting through the wind. That's only going to help on a day like today.
Great birdie. To take advantage of that tree kick. Oh, yeah. In the heart. He hits putts solid. Like he meant to. Like it wasn't an accident. Does it a lot, too. See Drew take the unfortunate bogey there.
When you order from Dynamic Discs, we do our best from start to finish. First, we receive your order from the website and print out the packing slip detailing the specific items you selected. Then, your order is pulled directly from the shelves, packed in a cardboard box to prevent bending during transit, and quickly on its way to you with free shipping. For every purchase online with Dynamic Discs, you'll receive rewards points so you can save on your next order. We'll work with you to make sure you get the exact disc you're looking for. For anything from Dynamic Discs, Latitude 64, or Westside Discs, head to dynamicdiscs.com.
And we are back, hole 5, par 4, 666 feet. This is a pretty crazy 2-shot hole down into the valley and up the hill. OB becoming very narrow at the end of this hole.
Totally. Yeah, you can skip across this green easily if you go off the sidewalk or coming from the other side in that fairway.
However you do it, you got to cover about 400 or 450 feet, preferably, to at least have a nice chance at having a birdie look. But you got to land it inbound somewhere up there. AB doing it nicely.
Yeah, conservative from AB, given what he's capable of. That's just a great landing zone to be in. I'm sure.
Nice and overstable disc from Adam. That's going to be setting up pretty good.
Yeah, same disc he threw last hole. And he, 60 feet further, 50 feet further than AB. That's what you get for hanging it out.
Ooh, that looks like a lot of turn from Noah.
Yeah, I know this disc. I play with Noah a lot. And can't have that much turn with the headwind.
Too flippy of a disc.
Yeah, it's a stable frisbee, but not in this headwind and not with the Anheuser that he gave it.
Yeah, it's almost a direct headwind here. It's coming a little bit from the right side as well, so if you don't commit to your shot, it will just swing it way to the left. Drew,
Oh my
displaying
gosh.
incredible backhand ability right there.
Wow, he plays from different landing zones than other people, man.
And this is an aggressive shot from Noah. I mean, I
Wow.
don't think he would be trying to get a par look, but he is trying to get some kind of jump putt at it from there.
Yeah, just, it's circle 2, edge of. You got to make sure you get this hyzer around the guardian tree on the edge of the sidewalk, because if you hit that thing, you roll out of bounds almost every time.
That is an extremely overstable disc from Anthony right there.
Yeah, as he hits the tree that I'm talking about and stays in bounds.
He was probably, it looked so overstable that he might have cut in bounds regardless, but too much to the left, too much left there for him. And Adam a little low, but scoots it up inside the circle. That's what you want. Keep it low, out of the wind.
Yeah. 207. He threw it 460 feet into the wind. Terrible math, guys. Go in. Sit now. Wow.
Throwing either a fairway driver or a driver there.
Caught a hot skip.
Sure did.
Noah getting aggressive with that circle 2 bid. AB cashed one about this same length already this round.
Just low, but it's looking great, huh?
Yeah, his putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking really good. The timing, the commitment. No way. After that drive, Drew gonna have to settle for a bogey.
Great birdie from Adam there.
Yeah, his putt is so nice. I could watch that thing all day. If you're looking for just a putting clinic, go watch the Hall of Fame from 2019. Adam Hammies, Calvin Heinberg going to a playoff. I won't ruin it for you, but putting is displayed big time there. Unfortunate miss by Noah. Double bogey after that out of bounds drive to start. Not what the kid's looking for right now, but lots of holes to play and a new one here, Kev.
That's right. Replacing a kind of open hole with a much more guided hole. You could go left over the OB on this hole, but really most players are going to opt for a nice straight shot that finishes left at the end of its flight. This is only 335 feet, probably playing around 350 in today's wind.
Look like Adam,
Oh, he goes long.
wow, took out a stable Raptor and ripped on it. It looked good out of the hand. Just
It did. It did. He did nice commitment there, but this hole is placed on like almost a U shape of inbounds area. He just pushed it a little long there. It's easy to end up a little bit left.
this
OB.
looks great. Oh my gosh. That's
Wow.
the best I've seen it done.
It is.
Obviously, I mean, it just hit off the pad, but before that, I had started saying.
Yeah, in all my practice, I haven't seen anybody nail it that good yet.
And you played with Paul today, and when we stepped up, Paul was saying it's kind of just in between discs, which I felt like was exactly what I was trying to think of.
It is, because
It's playing like 360 maybe, but it's a super late finishing. It's just a particular shot.
yeah, you need some ground play, so you can't throw mid-range there, and it's a little weird to throw fairway.
Noah going full speed, kind of taking something off of it, very nearly acing it, staying in bounds.
That's right.
Bunch of ways to do it. Since it's so new, we hadn't seen it done exactly right until just now. Sick par save. Kid just putts.
He can get it in the basket. There's no doubt. There you go, Noah.
Yeah, went to a straddle there after his last miss. Wiping off the sweat on that one. I don't know if that was for us or just for him.
And drew in from 20 feet as well for birdie. He played a really nice drive. Hole 7, par 4, 669 feet. First shot is going to be a low ceiling, almost gap-like shot. Really hard to describe the fairway shape here because it's so irregular, but there's OB on the left side, and you kind of are throwing over OB as well, so you have to cover some ground on your tee shot.
Yeah, you're forced into a low ceiling, but the second you throw it low, super sticky Kansas grass will just eat it up. That's huge. Anything past the ravine is less than 300 into the basket, I'd say.
Anybody in the tournament would love to place their disc right there.
This going left, which plays great for a forehand approach. We'll see how Drew plays it, though.
This is just another one of those holes where you really have to have a nice forward directed line. If you let it start getting out of control either way, you can find yourself OB quickly. Noah seems to do just that, getting just a little bit of turn on it and skipping right in to the middle of the fairway.
Mm-hmm.
From there, they'll have about a 280-foot approach shot with a low ceiling.
Yeah, and from Noah's spot, forehand, backhand, he'll have a choice.
This is going to be great as long as it catches its edge.
Oh, yeah.
No need for it.
Ooh, he outdrives his buddy.
Yeah, he does. Those are some big drives.
Yeah.
They were having a headwind off that tee, so...
This big Heiser lineup, he plays the holes differently. You and I would be feasting on a forehand approach there.
Yes.
Sliding it in the trees like Noah's about to do. The one thing to miss.
Yeah, that forehand, it's pretty specific. You got to be pretty good with it. It's more friendly to go up the middle here or have this angle that AB has. That's a great angle into the hole. What a well-played hole from Anthony.
Adam, zone in hand, trying to follow suit.
Is he going up this left gap or is he going right down the middle?
He's trying to do exactly what AB just did.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got some skip in that super thick grass. Right about the range he's been draining for 3 or 4 holes in a row. I don't know that I've seen a Drew Gibson straddle jump putt before.
Maybe it was the wind or something. Adam with another great putt.
Yeah, routine for Adam. AB just tapping it in, bag on. That's nice.
Yeah, his work was done after that drive and approach.
Look at that hat. It plays with what he's got going on. Par 5, Kev.
Hole 8 is our final par 5 of the round at 990 feet. Very fast fairway here. It's hard to hold the fairway, and that's what makes this hole tough. You've also got water late on the left side that'll be coming into play on your second or possibly third shot. And then OB just lining the fairway the entire way on either side. What a cool camera angle we've got here. We've got, I believe, a
Come on.
left to right wind.
Got to get going.
Huge
Oh
mistake
my
there. Just overcommitted. He tries to commit and throw a confident shot. Easily could have worked out, but the wind batted it down.
That looked great out of the hand. Much lower shot.
That is so good from Adam Hammes.
Dead center. If your disc lands in the last 15 feet of the fairway on the left, chances are it's not staying.
Yeah, they're kind of making it look easy. I expect Drew to do the same. This is looking good. Might catch the path.
Dude, that was a stick. That was a stick. You saw
hate
it.
that. A stick or the path?
No, it was a stick. You could see the stick kick up.
Oh my gosh.
You guys go rewind and watch that. Maybe I'm right. If I am.
Drew's heart probably got racing there. And Noah throwing almost a hyzer flip, needs to sit down here. And it does, just enough. I tell you, that was close, though.
Yeah. It was AB all the way back here, landing in almost the same spot as Drew, getting completely different skips across the sidewalk.
And this is a big shot from Anthony.
Chill. Oh, yeah.
No problem. That was at least a 400-foot flick, if not more.
It'll be hard to attack the green from there.
It will. He was so far back there. I mean, at best, he's got a 5, but that's with another great shot.
Oh, yeah. That's good. All the way down at the bottom of the hill. Allows the trees that'll present themselves low ceiling in the approach to not be as big of a factor.
This is a little bit right.
Gotta sit down.
Ooh. It does. Just in time.
It tumbled.
Very important. He gets the green, and he's very relieved there. Now he'll have an approach for a birdie. This is aggressive.
Wow.
Is that a mid-range?
Looked like a buzz or something.
It did look like a buzz. And what?
Man, that's crazy.
What?
You never see people getting eagle looks on this hole.
I know you don't.
What is AB lining up? Oh my gosh. Lift off.
Not recommended.
Get back.
Oh my goodness.
That's got to get back fast. Wow. He's not moving up very far.
Oh my goodness.
2 OBs on this hole already. This is doable though. Gotta skip. Man, that's so sticky right there. Wow. He'll have a putt for a 7.
I was doing the math in my head.
Man. Come on.
Early release from Noah.
That's a mistake.
Yeah, it is.
That's 50 feet out. From like 280 or something, you know? Can't be doing that. But that hole's tricky. The low ceiling sticky grass of Emporia Country Club, we all know about it.
And that's Adam almost finishing off his work for this hole.
Yeah, this hole coming in as the 4th most difficult. Playing 0.28 strokes over par.
We've definitely seen some huge numbers on this hole in the past. I want to say even Paul Macbeth took an 8 on it last year. And won the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy. When you play 72 holes, you can have a terrible one if you're playing the rest real good. Just low from Noah. He's so good at that hyzer putt. There were 2 10s, a 9, a couple 8s, and 27s. We don't even need to get into the bogeys. There's a bunch of over par strokes. Tons of birdies too, though, to balance it out. Tons, 37. 27% of the field getting the birdie on this one.
And now with our players finishing this hole, they will have a backup on the next hole of about 2 cards.
Something like 25 minutes, huh, Kev?
At least. So they'll be a little bit cold before this next tee shot, which is no joke. Hole 9, we're flying down the gap. If you don't make it over this wall here, you're going to be out of bounds and missing the island. Amazing shots land before the bend, but at the end where it bends, and then you're throwing a turnover or a sky anhyzer into this green. You've got OB on the left side the entire way once you make the island. And then the right side's just all natural tree OB. And this is early released and not going to make it.
Straight to the drop zone.
Straight to the drop zone, and what?
That just looked like a cold shot at the end of the day. He's been sitting down for 30 minutes. Now he's got to stand up and throw the hardest tee shot on the course.
Yeah, can you get a par from the drop zone?
Man, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble way easier. That's a great shot from Drew. Once you've landed safe in this fairway, man, it feels good.
It sure does.
Yeah, he used up all of his territory on the left there. Noah going with that understable fairway driver. Maybe a little extra turn. It'll be interesting.
Yeah,
The worst.
way too much turn from him there, but he will have to pitch up, and he can still attain a par.
Yeah. His third shot is going to be the one that counts.
And this is coming to the right a little early. Hits a tree, knocks down.
Neutral.
Yeah, he could chip for par pretty easily from there. Adam, with a flick, he's pretty much just saying he's going to take a bogey and move on unless he wants to make a huge putt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about the best you can do with a forehand.
And that's a good way to do it as well. That's probably the play in this circumstance. Anthony, a much more aggressive player by nature, probably going to try to do something special here.
Oh my gosh. Is that headed towards I-35 or what? Where's that?
Oh
What?
my gosh. Yes, I saw that one in person, Luke.
I saw him throw it in person. Did you see where it went in person?
I did. I saw
my.
it the whole flight. The only way he got that there was with some extreme
There you are right
late
there.
turn. I'm right there. Yeah. He got there with some extreme late turn.
That was incredible.
That was a rock from him.
Oh, Drew wants some.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
So high. And that was a little too tight, but the reason he's doing that is because there's OB long. So if he doesn't get on it enough, you really don't want to go in that OB.
Instead, he's gone in a pretty nasty place as well.
Yes, he's going to have some work to do, but
Wow.
at least he's got a chance. Noah Meintsma.
Yep.
That's exactly what he wants to do after that tee shot, securing himself a par on this very difficult hole. What's the handicap on this one, Luke?
Hardest hole on the course, playing 0.78 strokes over par. We only had 6 guys taking the birdie on this one.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
Only 6.
Man.
Something to do with the backup, maybe? Ooh. that was one of the 6. You never see people making putts out of that cedar tree either. That thing is grabby. Keeps you on the
What?
wrong side.
Oh my word. A spinner. High right. Swallowed.
That's what you got to do to get a birdie on this hole.
You got to do something crazy or a couple things crazy, honestly.
Yeah, for him, those last 2 shots. Wow.
Yeah. I'm just mind blown, actually.
Yeah.
After seeing that, you would
Yeah.
never have thought from where his tee shot landed that anybody would ever get a birdie from there.
And Gabe right there, the GK, the man with the slow-mo that you're seeing here as well.
What a shot that was manufactured by
All right.
AB.
There's a lot of colors on that screen. A lot of birdies as well. These guys were up and down. That is typical out here at Emporia Country Club. And a quick look in at the leaderboard. Ricky Wysocki just been on a tear lately, not stopping this round either. 6 through 8. Calvin playing on the same card, got half the holes. Eagle starting a little slow, and Paul Macbeth from 3rd card already making a move up the leaderboard. You guys got to come back for the back 9 to find out what happens, Kev.
Thanks, Luke. We will see you guys there.